Easy helps you to do just that. Rest Easy is a policy that offers you a payment upon your death or the death of any covered family member that can be used to offset post-mortem expenses. For as little as 75 cents per day, you can ensure that your expenses are covered. Call Beacon at 440-4447 and sign up for the Rest Easy plan today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
And we are back on this beautiful rainy Tuesday on the Rock. Yep. And for those of you at home, yeah, I'm toting feelings today. Today was a day to be home, like home, you know what I mean? Anyways, good morning. Much needed water, because like I said, for the past couple of weeks, it has been ridiculously hot. On top of that, farmers need water. We need water. Some places, their water source were, they had a difficult time having water in their taps and what have you. So, we really need it now. So, God know when to come through. Anyways, we got another crazy scenario coming up for y'all. There's feedback. Okay, is it better now? Josie, is it better now? Good morning, Marlene. Good morning, Alana. Andrea, good morning. Mariah, Jill, Julianne, Fatima St. Bernard. Good morning, Judes. Good morning, Christelle. Good morning, Candy Kiss Lawrence. Kata, good morning. Dwight, good morning. Michelle, good morning. Okay, singing. I'm getting it's better, and I'm getting it's much better. So I'm gonna go with the much better. Tell me now. Give me a thumbs up if we're good. Because the scenario we're about to talk. Alright, good now. Good. So we ain't even start yet. Perfect. Kareem, good morning.
Morning.
All is well?
All is well. A bit on the shivery side, but
Yeah, cool.
all is well.
Realized this morning, I'm like, I'm playing that in the studio this morning. I made sure I put on long sleeve and I had my
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Hold on, let me get it.
And you still had a backup.
Listen, ouch. On an ordinary day inside Power 95, it's cold. When the sun is hot,
Yes.
it's cold. Right? So imagine in the rain falling. You think
No,
I'm gonna
for
just come? I came with it, and then I still walk with my fleece.
She still had a backup in it.
No, for real. I'm playing that. Like, it's cold in here. It's like freezing cold.
No, for real.
Yeah, it's cold. So, good morning, Sunil. So we got a crazy one for y'all today. Kareem, the floor is yours.
I read this about twice and I ain't lying. So someone says, I got a little situation, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Before me and my girlfriend started dating, she was going out with this guy that treated her bad, and she left him and got with me. About 4 or 5 months passed, everything was peaches and cream. Till we found out she was pregnant.
All right, Justin Bieber.
Till we found out she was pregnant, and it ended up being the guy's baby. So now she wants to be friends because she said it's so hard. And she's stating that she already has an 8-year-old boy and she's about to have a baby. And now 2 baby daddies. So she doesn't know what to do right now. Last night, she tried to break up with me because of the situation. But I really love her. And I have treated her with nothing but love and respect. But I feel like if it's such a burden on her, then I should leave. But I don't want to end it with her because I see a future. Members of the ladies' room, what should I do? Hey, the man say a little situation, eh?
Yo. That's not.
My man say a little situation.
How you calling that a little situation though? What is little about that situation? Now let me see if we could break it down before we give our 2 cents or 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever cents we've got this morning.
More like $20
Today's not a good day for this,
I'm
but
coming and tie up we rainy Tuesday.
I'm all right. Let me set some ground rules. All right. Since it's got a little situation before me and my girlfriend started dating, she was going with this guy that treated her bad. She left him and she got with me. I'm trying to figure out the time frame between leaving. Okay, all right. So about 4 to 5 months. All right. So between 4 to 5 months, everything was peaches and cream till we found out she was pregnant, and it ended up being
And then they found out that she was pregnant after the peaches and cream.
So she says she wants to be friends because she says it's a hard situation, stating that she has an 8-year-old boy and she's about to have a baby. Plus, she has 2 different baby daddies, so she doesn't know what to do. Listen, young man. Watch. Listen, young man.
He looking for the manna to fall from heaven.
Okay,
man.
I was
You know,
just
like,
really distracted.
like in the Israelite days. That what you looking for? Yo, I see
Young
that.
man. Let me get back on track. Young man, what is it exactly you want from us again? What is the
Manna
situation
from
here?
heaven.
Because the young lady is saying to you that, and I can understand where she's coming from. I mean, she doesn't really want to put you in a situation where, you know, you're going to be uncomfortable seeing that she's with you now and have, you know, this baby daddy in the background. What exactly do you want from us?
You say the bad as a kayak.
Personally, I think you should respect her wishes and probably give her some space and time that she needs to figure things out for herself. If during that space and time, it's, you know what old people say, what it's meant to be will be. You can't force love, you can't force anything. Like I said, you don't force ponytails. If your hair can't go in one, stop killing it with gel to put it in one. It just can't go. Find another hairstyle. You can't force friendships, you can't force relationships. So you can't force something that she's not feeling right now. And especially being pregnant, she's all in her emotions, right? A lot going on. Plus, it's for this person who treated her bad. So it's like she has a lot on her plate. So I'm thinking maybe she needs to just figure it out for herself without you hovering over her shoulder and telling her you love her, yes, you love her, and whatever. Maybe, I mean, kudos for her to knowing that she needs to take a step back and reevaluate her life. Because I know there are people who would have just pretended. Remember we had that conversation? Pretended that was your child, and later on down the line you find out, hey, that's not your child. We had this conversation, what, last week or the week before? You probably could find out that's not your child later on. But you know now, you still, and I must applaud you, are still wanting to be an, you know, upstanding man, still want to stand by her side. You love her and all of that. But you will be doing yourself a favor by respecting her wishes right now. And I really have to commend her for knowing that she needs to take a step back and reevaluate her life and her situation and not just continue along like nothing's happened. According to my friend Comrade Ralph yesterday, Yovas. So let's hear you.
No, and I just have one thing to say. Brother, the fact that a woman come forward and be honest with you and tell you this is what time it is and I think this will be best for me, boy, take that and run with it. You understand? Take that and run with it, because you go in and force that situation there now, and is you that go get a gray beard, it's you, because my girl pull you aside and she tell you what time it is. I know you see a future with her and stuff, but You're tying up the girl life with your peaches and cream.
I got more peaches in Georgia. What's his name? Justin. But seriously, this person says, I'd say he's an honorable man, but he's blind to the fact that her feelings are not as strong as his. If you love somebody, set them free. If they're meant for you, they'll come right back. Totally agree. But give her space and take your time. Minding someone else's child isn't easy, and you'll be dealing with not one, but two baby daddies, and her love for you doesn't seem strong enough to hold you two together. Josie, you're so right about that. I got another one.
Somebody singing Kumbaya.
Kimo said jacket again. That's not a jacket. She told him that's not his child. Somebody singing Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya. Kumbaya. Like, let it fall out. So it says if she doesn't want to have an abortion, then all you have to do is continue loving her and that baby. Men like you make excellent fathers. They actually do. But in this instance, she's between a rock and a hard place, and I say let her figure it out. I mean, you're a nice gentleman. I mean, you'll make somebody an excellent significant other, husband, whatever the case might be. But Malcolm say I ain't taking no jacket to mind no baby. Somebody call her. Jason wants to know what's going on here this morning. Jason Skeets wants to know what's... Jason, let me tell you what's going on. You were supposed to check me to this. I know what you're asking. So the person has a situation. He says, little situation. And he said a little situation. I know how that little, but to him, maybe he probably dealt with bigger things than that. So he calls this little. I got a little situation. Before me and my girlfriend started dating, she was going with this guy that treated her bad, and she left him and she got with me. About 4 or 5 months passed, everything was peaches and cream till we found out she was pregnant, and it ended up being the guy's baby. So now she wants to be just friends because she says it's a hard situation, stating that she has an 8-year-old boy and she's about to have a baby. Plus she has 2 different baby daddies, so she doesn't know what to do right now. Last night she tried to break up with me because of the situation. I really love her and has treated her with nothing but love and respect, but I feel like it's such a burden on her. Then I should leave, but I don't want to end with her because I see a future. What would you do in this situation?
Oh boy. Oh
The young man sees a future. The young lady is not seeing that future. The two of you are not on the same page, and you are not the father. And you're going to have to deal with 2 fathers. Are you prepared, young man, to deal with this situation? That's the $1 million.
But to give him credit, for
of course I'm
wanting
giving him
to
credit.
stand by,
Imagine man that make the child and even understand by. Or man you met 4 or 5 months into a relationship wants to stand up and provide for you. And you don't get that really. So I'm thinking that she's really not in it like he is, like the love he feels for her. I don't think she feels that amount for him, because here is a man about to provide some sort of security and stability. Like he says, he sees a future with the 2 of you and your children by other baby daddies, and he's prepared to do a family, whatever, start a family and take care of you. And so maybe she, even though the ex treated her badly, she still has some unresolved feelings or issues there to deal with. Or maybe she's just not into him as he's into her, and the baby probably was a really nice way to get out of that relationship. I don't want to. Jason says, see the future when you get glasses. I don't know, but wherever he got it, I want one of those because I need to see my future. I need to see what's going on. Someone says, this may be harsh and I might be overthinking, but I swear as if you're suffering from hero syndrome. Before anyone jumps all over this, just listen. You immediately pointed out the mistreatment your girlfriend told you she suffered at the hands of an ex that she's currently pregnant by, which leads me to assume you haven't been together all that long. You further disclosed that she has 2 different baby daddies. You profess this love so soon, and in the same breath, you feel like you should leave because all of which she created is now her burden. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but you sound very young. That's why I was saying young man. You sound like a young man. And I am not sure how you can see a future with someone you hardly know. Again, I'm going off what you wrote, especially the part about her being pregnant with someone else's child. I personally feel like you're trying to be a hero here. I really think that all this baggage he has is going to be ongoing drama. I hope that you really take some of this advice, move on, spare yourself the inevitable heartbreak. I wish you all the best.
And is that... Say no more?
You guys can send in your WhatsApp
Say
over
no more.
09595. You can, or you can call us. I mean, there's some really nice men, and
No,
there's some.
that is the creme de la creme of the species. He from Calvini.
I know nothing about Calivini, man, so I can't say ye or nay or have a.
No, but that is the creme de la creme of the species, yeah.
My thing is, you don't find a lot of men like that anymore. You always hear women complaining about baby daddy and this man and that man and what have you. And here you have a stand-up man who's prepared to stand by your side. And you're not ready. This is good. The good and that emoji that they use for that particular part of a man's body, she just says good always attached to bad men. Sis, I really feel it for you. Please don't bring a baby into this situation. It's not healthy. Someone says, I've been watching Paternity Court. Tell the man don't sign the birth certificate. It's not his. He already knows that.
At least he know from early.
Jason says she playing with the loving heart of this innocent dude. No, seriously, but all jokes aside, I really don't think young man asked for advice. I'm giving my own thoughts on it. While I understand her position, maybe it takes a little bit more work, or maybe you really need, if you really want to keep her, reassure her that you're not going to be baby daddy number 3, but you gotta be her husband. I say go all out. I mean, if that don't work, then it's not meant to be. Like someone says earlier on, you love someone, let them go. If they come back, then if you're still available, then whatever happens. But I just think you gotta respect her wishes. Don't force it.
So.
Don't force it. You can't force love.
If the woman pull you aside and show you what time it is, you gotta listen to that. Trust me.
Because I'm all for not forcing it. Respect her wishes and let her figure things out. In fairness, I mean, this is a lot, and I give her credit for wanting the space to be clear-eyed on navigating things. And that being stated, if you can't handle being just her friend, then take a step all the way back for your peace of mind as well. Who knows? It probably might be protecting yourself from a situation that has the potential to be really traumatic and toxic and crazy later on down the road. Say everything happens for a reason. Sometimes you ask why, and you don't need to ask why. Just go with the notion that everything happens for a reason. So respect her decision and back off. She probably needs some more time to think, to figure herself out. And in the same breath, can someone be just friends with someone they're in love with? That's a good question for another day, right?
That is a good one.
Can you be just friends with someone you are in love with? She will always have you there for her, but you may grow resentful because you won't be getting back what you want. If she wants to be single, let her be. It's her decision. But you should try to move on and find someone who wants to make you happy as well.
Yeah.
I like the scenario for tomorrow. Jason, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Can you be friends with someone that you're in love with? I don't want nobody being it for friend. Like, seriously? No longer together, we know. No.
My wife, see in the future, you talking about friends.
So, did you try telling her? Because this is this is a real life scenario, guys. Right? Let me just let y'all know so the person is actually listening. So, my question again is, maybe you could tell her you're willing to give her space, and you're definitely willing to be her friend and actually give her space, but don't wait for her either. I don't know.
Maybe she just needs some time to like figure out how she dealing with the situation, I guess. So maybe later on down the road, I mean, if you're free later on down the road, then all well and good. But to say you will sit back and say, well, let me put my life on pause, and just wait for her. I don't think that one is advised at all. You know, women are usually honest about these things, eh? Women are usually honest.
Because that's the part I don't understand. I mean, I admire his willingness and everything
Yeah.
to step up to someone you love, but there's no such thing as tried to break up. It's either she broke up with you or she didn't. What is try? Because it's it's like
No,
a tug
but
of
I know
war.
what you mean. I know what you mean. That trying
kinda
to break
guess
up,
it's
I
like
know.
she's telling him he's done, it's over, it's done with, but he's the one trying to hold it together.
I know how that tried to break up thing as well.
How it just go?
You say, I didn't think he could work. Then she say, oh really? Oh gosh man, ting. And all they go back and forth. And then all they start to touch. Then all they start to kiss. Then all they start to do other things. And then the topic fall down. And you ain't hearing about it for the next 3 months. That is how this try to break up thing does go. It's a very, I
But that is-
understand
but
what you
that
mean
is
by try to
unhealthy.
break up.
It's either we're
Trust me.
together or we're not. What are we trying here?
If you're trying to break up, do it on the phone. That in-person try to break up, that won't work.
Someone says, man, if we're together and things not working out or going the way we expected, then we just end the relationship and stop giving women what? I can't understand the last word. Do what? Anyway, someone says, boy, don't make a mistake and force the relationship. It won't work. Give her some space to think it through. Let her know you're there for her, but give her the space. Dwight wants to know who tried to break up. Karim, who you tried to break up with? Because that sounds like a true story. That sounds like a real true story right there. Someone says, I have sons, and if my son was in that situation, I'd tell him that he dodged a bullet. These situations can produce a ton of drama. Drama no one son deserves. Best of luck to you. Another one says, leave her alone. Oh gosh, I didn't want to really go there, but she's probably been seeing him the whole 4 or 5 months before she found out she was pregnant. She knew already and just didn't tell you. It seems like she wants you to be her backup in case things don't work out with the ex. Move on and live your life. That was kind of playing over my mind, but I was like, he seems like a nice young man. I ain't trying to like hurt his feelings.
Oh gosh.
And like, when you tell the poor child that, you know what, you asked for our opinion, you asked for what we would do, I'm going to tell you straight up, maybe that's what it is. That they're saying that, oh, fire stick easy to catch, maybe that fire stick wasn't wet completely. Maybe they didn't burn all the bridges where those two were concerned and they're still, swapping spit. And she still harbors feelings for him regardless of the way he treated her badly or not. To stay with somebody, have sex with a person, there has to be some sort of feelings, even apart from, the bad ways and probably how they treat you and whatever. So she's probably still hung up on him. But based on the scenario, doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of time between her, the ex, and this new relationship.
Because she said, the scenario said that she left him to go with him, so there isn't much time that elapsed there at all. Oh boy. I know he cold outside, but
Someone said, Karim only watching Tyler Perry movies. Someone says toxic, abusive relationships are notoriously hard to get out of. Amen. They are, and you would think it would be easy. Seeing that, somebody treats you badly, why do we dismiss the bad feelings and try to hold on to a person who we know is not good for us? Why? You're fighting every day, we're cussing, we're at each other's throat every day, disrespecting each other. It's just a ball of confusion, and for some reason people hold on and try to make it work. Why is it so easy to hold on to toxic relationships?
I mean, we sing a whole song about it, so that is the thing now. You have a whole song on that.
So we are here. I think we have a call on the line. Good morning. Hello? Hello?
Morning.
Okay, call back. I'm hearing my voice in the background, but I ain't hearing you. I think I got a couple here. This person here says, there's nothing you really can do but give her the space that she wants. You cannot make somebody love you no matter how much you love them back. Also, you should think about that timeline. If he's the father, that means she knew. There's no way she has been pregnant for that long and just found out. It may not change your love for her. I'm just pointing it out. It is better, though, that she takes the time she needs. It would be much worse if you hung in there with her got attached to the baby, and then she decided that she wanted space after that. Let that go for now. You were together for 4 or 5 months before she found out she's pregnant with the other guy's kid. Run. But I'm not betting there's going to be a DNA test in your future when the other baby daddy doesn't want her and a kid. I'm getting a lot of responses on the WhatsApp. Someone says, if someone wants to end things, just end things. You said she tried to break up with you, and all I'm hearing is you essentially told her no. Her feelings will be the same, and she will resent you for it. She sounds more mature because she wants to take time to evaluate her life. She's putting her children first. Give that woman what she needs. Now, that sounds just like what men do when they say, well, they want to break up. It's not me. It's not you, it's me. You're a nice person, but it's me. I'm the problem. That sounds like a woman's version of a man telling a woman, it's not you, babe. It's really not you. It's just me. I need some time to work on myself. You're a wonderful woman and what, but I just need to work on myself. That sounds like when a man breaks up with you, the female version of when a man tries to break up with you.
The different thing is, in a man's situation, we doesn't have all that drama to go on Saturday. She have a real thing going on.
Good morning. You want a painkiller? My friend, you want a painkiller? You want me to put something on a bus for you? You want me to put something on a bus for you? What are we saying? What go?
No, Lord have mercy, Father in heaven.
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya. Someone sing
Let
more.
me tell you something.
Talk to us. You're the learned gentleman in this situation. Talk to us.
The glasses the man using. I don't know if he get our glasses by Grenadian Optical by Zia and them. If he get it but that glasses he seen good in one lens and he don't see good in the next one. Let me tell you why. Because for you to see a future with that person, it's a cookie eye glasses you have, you know. You know. Oh, God. No, it's a cookie eye glasses you have. You know, because let me tell you something. Let me say good morning to Zia. I call Zia name, but me and Zia tight, so I can get away with calling Zia. Me and Zia tight. Yeah. It's a cookie eye glasses you have. Now, let me tell you why.
Somebody said our glasses come on my Escuma.
Because in one lens, you seen a future. You seen a future in one lens. But in the next lens, you can't see the woman belly growing for 4 months. What you thought she had a tumor?
Or she's belly just big.
What you thought she had fibroids? What you thought she had? Your belly just growing so, and you ain't find she upper body extending a little more. You ain't find she face getting fat. You ain't find she eating more. You ain't find you have to buy more food.
Oh God, the man nice. He nice.
He's a nice young man.
Nice,
Why you always have a problem with man treating woman good?
Yeah. It's a cookie eye glasses because let me show you something. And you see it, and on top of that too, you see the woman that takes off. Them takes off just take advantage of the fellas. If you see the woman that takes off, when that youth man see a little takes off in front of him, and he tell himself, well, that is it. Keep him on earth, boy.
Yeah, you're stupid.
That takes off, that is it. Especially she walking and everything behind her vibrating. Yeah, that could tie you up a little bit. That could
So, what advice would you give the young man? What advice would you give the young man?
Yeah, first of all, you have to show me the glasses. You understand? You have to show me the glasses. Don't even buy contact lenses. Rely on what God gives you. Just even if what you have is not 20/20 and what you have is 10/15 or 10 or 7/9 or 18/14, whatever you have.
Truth.
Better you use what you have. Show what you get and use what you have. That's the first thing. Because the girl taking advantage of the man.
Well, how she taking advantage and she have no problem leaving. She wants to leave because she's not ready. She says she wants to evaluate her life and where she's at. She ain't trying to hold on to him. He trying to hold on to her.
She take advantage of him because time catch up on her now. she knows she was pregnant long before she tell him. Any woman, and you is a woman, so you know, women just pay more attention to their body than they just pay bills.
That's true. That's
So-
a fact.
Right. So from the minute time she feels she body changing, and she start to feel a certain way, you understand? She start to feel a little bit of the hormonal imbalance. She knows she was pregnant. She too lie.
But you tell him.
Hold on. She tell him 4 months after. So the exclusion of the truth is a lie. Exclusion of the whole truth.
Exclusion of the truth is a lie.
Exclusion of the entire
I've
truth
never heard that yet.
is a lie. If you're talking and you're talking half the truth is a lie.
Oh, Jesus.
So she knew she was pregnant all along. So she tabbed the youth man because the word wrong is the youth man family may have a little change. So she think I'm gonna-
Justin, you're really reaching right now. How you reach out the man a change and he ain't a change and the lady trying to leave the relationship?
Well, let me tell
If
you
that is
why
the
I-
case, you'd have hold on because the
let me-
man wants to
let me
take
tell
care
you
of her
why.
and the child.
No.
The man
Let me
seeing
Let me tell
future.
you why I say the man family had changed and think they water more and flour. Let me tell you why I say that. Because for he to be spending all that money on a woman growing in front of him and in her common sense to know that she's pregnant, he have money. Because people so young with money, stupid. When you're so young and you have access to all that money, you're stupid. So that is stupidity. So that is why I know the parents had to have a little money. That is one. Two.
Somebody said last week you said withholding information is not lying.
I never see that.
Somebody, Jason, only know that
I don't recall
sometimes.
that. I don't recall
Jason
that.
only
never-
know
I
that
don't
some. The
recall
person
that.
asked Jason only know that sometimes. Last week he said withholding information is not lying.
If
I
you
didn't
don't remember
come- I
that, that
was
means
never-
it didn't happen.
I was never in
Aruna
the-
and all
I-
do remember that.
I was never in the station last week.
Well, the week before.
So that person ain't have no grounds of what they're talking about.
The week before.
You understand?
That statement deformed.
I didn't know that. So
But Jason, how could you
yeah.
blame her completely when she's been upfront with the gentleman?
she was up front. She was up front when water more than flour.
I mean, she was-
when the belly started to
Just
grow and
say-
the young fella reach home and the young fella started to introduce thing. Well, how come you're dealing with she so long, thing, and the belly so high? Then he tell the parents, oh, well, the baby is not mine, but I will mind the child till he look like me. And that is when the thing...
Jason, you're changing up the people's scenario. The young
that's
man
all
never
that could happen.
said that.
Well, Aruna, that is all that could happen. What else could happen? He just wake up. He was in a trance. He was in a dream. Somebody just lay hands on him. Where he was.
He was there and he was
He was
prepared
in
to
a
love the
coma?
young lady. He knew the young lady just broke up. He has all the information. The young man said, hold on. Let me read the part.
But he
The
too
young
stupid
man
and she
says,
taking
young
advantage. He
man
too
said,
stupid and she taking advantage of it.
young one says, before me and my girlfriend started dating, she was going with this guy that treated her badly, and she left him and got with me. About 4 or 5 months passed. Everything was peaches and cream. He was having the time of his life. He was seeing the pearly gates every time. Until they found out she was pregnant, and it ended up being the guy's baby. So now she wants to be just friends because she says it's a hard situation, stating that she has an 80-year-old child already
Aruna,
and she's about to have a baby because she has 2
Aruna.
different baby daddies. So she doesn't know what to do.
Lord.
And last night she tried
Aruna.
to break up with him because of the situation. He loved her and has treated her with nothing but love and respect. But he feels like if it's such a burden on her, then should leave. But he don't want to end it with
Aruna,
her
you're just
because
saying
he
it, girl.
see a future.
Aruna, but you just say it here what you say. They was dating for 4 months and then she come and say she pregnant. So if 4 months pass and she didn't know that if 4 months pass and she know she pregnant and the child is the man owner she was with before, that means she was pregnant before she meet he. So 4 months pass with a big belly in front of her. Look at the timeline. Listen to it. She was dating the man. She lead the man. They're going down the road 4 months now, but she find out she's pregnant for the man. So it means she was pregnant 4 months before.
The man don't question in the length of time she pregnant. The man just questioning she want to leave him and he see a future with her. He ain't questioning how long she pregnant for. He has no questions. He know already that he's not his child. So homeboy just want to have a future with the young lady.
Oh gosh, poor thing.
She taking advantage of this young man's innocence and his heart, and the young man taking advantage of himself by allowing love to blind him with the $2 he have. The price of gas gone up. You know you're driving, meeting a big belly woman. You ain't find the weight in the car different.
Jason, have a great day, Jason. Thank you so much for calling, and maybe if you have time tomorrow, you can grace us with your presence.
Thursday, please the Lord. Thursday, please the Lord.
Thursday, please the Lord. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I need my sweetbread. Bye. Don't come here without it. Thursday.
All right. Okay.
Have a great day. I don't understand, Jason. No, Jason does just bung away completely with these scenarios. We on one spot, and then before you know it, he granny tang, and we still in town. Ooh. I don't understand. I really don't. Anyways, as I said, the young man asked for our opinion, our advice, and like I said before, and I'm gonna repeat, I think that it's best you accede to her wishes. She asked for some time to sort out herself. Then let her have that time. Far as I'm concerned, she's not completely over that ex as yet. If you were messing with her months ago, you should demand everything that you need. Someone says the blood test, the child is born to be sure is not yours. Even though she said it's not too many women lie about who the children's fathers are, she may not even know. So maybe you should find that out before hitting the street. Hill didn't find out if she was pregnant until 4 to 5 months down the road. Something about them dates ain't adding up. She's trying to save you from getting played. You better listen and go on with your life before you're deep in some with regrets. Save yourself. Some folks don't enjoy good things. People like challenges. Someone told me this years ago. I never believed them. So do yourself a favor and honor her wishes. Apparently she has more love for him than you. And then there's happiness out there for you. Just be patient and wait on it.
Exactly.
Just be patient and wait on it. But all for now, don't force it. Do not force it. Anyways, it's all the time we got in the room this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. We'll be back tomorrow for another one. Until then, thank you so much for joining us in the room. And of course, it came to you through the kind compliments of Beacon Insurance and Western Union. Thank you, Kareem.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.